What did you want to talk about before we go live? Can you, or can you really not?
No, I can't.
Okay.
It's all right. We'll do it after. I mean, you guys will find out eventually. And like when I say eventually, like I mean before the end of the week. But yeah.
Oh, that sounds fun. I want to find out things.
That's pretty cool glass floor you got there, Corey.
Thanks. Oh crap.
It's funny because I've actually never been over here. I'm gonna have to do that one of these Mondays and chills. I think I'm just gonna have to come and help you build stuff. But I kind of like the fact that like you're building this because I just feel like you can make it your own, and I like it because like you make it your own means like there's a lot of trees and stuff. That's cool,
right?
Yeah, I like it. It's fun. So we're gonna do our weekly roundup now, and at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're gonna be joined by Jason from the Hustle House. Which will be fun. And I added a new playlist to the Uplifters YouTube channel because I just thought it was cool. So go check that out. If you haven't, there is now the Hustle House playlist, and they go live almost every week to showcase some builds and some things inside the Uplift that you guys should definitely all have a look at. Because those guys rock.
They do. This morning, I'm grateful for wind. Playing around with my wing thing yesterday. It's like a 7-meter wide wing, and when I get good enough not to just fall down all the time, I'm gonna be able to do the like foil boarding with it, which is gonna be cool.
That's fun.
Yeah,
it's funny because my gratitude is I'm grateful for weekends.
All right.
I appreciate you so much more that I don't see you like a couple days.
Right? Absence makes the heart grow fonder or something like shit.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good one. Yeah, I mean, I like doing these weekly roundups a little bit earlier too, because like I can be on the same coffee binge as you, like because it's way too early for me to be drinking.
EC, what's up, man? All right. TC, what are you grateful for this morning? Ma'am.
I'm going to drop this in the comment too. Some of you might have already read it, but we did a release of what's going to be coming your way with the Yoshi coin. So you should definitely check it out. And we're going to have Yoshi on the show sometime this week.
That's a good idea. Yeah, that whole little experiment of mine escalated really quickly.
I like it, though. It's good.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I had so many people over the weekend that asked me if they could get added onto it. We bumped the secondary market for a lot of projects. That Miguel Miggy, one of Ken Bozak's friends, asked to be added on. He's got like a little collection they just started out or whatever. I'm like, fuck it, sure. I just said yes to everyone for a little while, and apparently he passed Weezer in sales.
Nice.
That's like, okay, that's awesome.
That's pretty funny because I was like, I've been thinking about releasing my collection. Like, I have a mini collection that I've been thinking about releasing for a while, but I just haven't gotten around to it.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, oh, damn it, maybe I should release it now so that like people can get Yoshi coins with that. Probably not going to do it because I'm way too busy doing other things. But eventually, like it's a good impetus. I like it.
Yeah, I've got a couple that I've been playing around with that I'm going to start out. But I can't do that. Like anytime we do a promo like that, I want to leave room for other people instead of doing it myself. But I would want to because I want more Yoshi coins. Are you kidding me right now?
Yeah, but I like it. Like I like that the model's good, right? Like, okay, don't give us money. Give somebody that supports us money, and then we can support each other.
Right. That was my whole thing. Is like, how do we get like a bunch of attention, obviously, because we want a lot of people to know about this. So we just get 15 projects to start yelling about the fact that it's going on, and they all support each other, and everybody in the scene starts to collect and learn about some different new projects, and it's pretty good. I'm excited about it. Worked out pretty well.
Yeah. Share this link out. We're gonna go over the weekly whatever.
Jimmy, why does the Yoshi coin have a low battery like the Uplift wings? Like, why is that?
Well, there might be something happening with those low batteries that connects a bunch of varied projects to Uplift projects. Let's just say that. And another thing is there is Yoshi, if you don't know, has been collaborating with Uplift for a while. Him and Corey did a couple collaborations. Him and M Blue did a couple collaborations. And so although Yoshi Coin is its own entity, it's kind of part of our extended family. So this is a very kind of new concept that we're working on, and Yoshi was down to test it out with us, and so that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, as you know, the battery has showed up on a couple other NFTs. It showed up on the Uplift wings, and it's going to be showing up on a couple more. And basically, well, that's all I'm going to tell you.
But yeah, I approve of this caginess.
But as you know, we like giving back to the community in many ways that we can. We've done it with the Uplift Art Genesis, with the Uplift World Genesis, with the Chicken Caw Genesis. We're always expanding and thinking of new ways to do it amongst ourselves. And this battery is yet another adaptation that we're going to bring into the fold. And basically, go read that article. But basically, we're planning on turning the world on its head.
Yeah, basically, if you uplift the idea of UX, then that battery on that Yoshi drop coin is probably going to be interesting to you in some fashion.
Exactly.
Was it just you and me on Monday, or did we have somebody on? I can't remember now.
I think it might have just been us.
Of course, we did the weekly roundup. Yeah, and then that was just us super hanging. Then Tech Talk on a Tuesday was one of the coolest episodes I think we've ever done. It's very different. We had was it Chris's guy's name? Chris Barnes?
Chris Barnes, yeah.
Nailed it. Fucking nailed it. Anyway, he won the first trial of Eden, which is like this sort of disruptive democratic functioning consensus building kind of thing. Anyway, it's a really, really good episode. It was really fun. Cool guy too.
Yeah, we're gonna have him back on the roundtable this week, so that'll be fun.
Awesome. Man, the roundtables are just gonna keep getting better. Jen interviewed Edward, which I haven't seen this yet, but I can only imagine it was very good. Because that dude is super fun. And Jen is rad.
Yeah, it was interesting, and Edward's he's doing some cool stuff. He started his own kind of Telegram channel. It's like a news feed where he's keeping people informed about various projects. A lot of them Uplift based. So thank you for that. If you're listening, Edward.
Reals. Wednesday, Media Moguls, baby. We had Ash back on, Loadmaster from the NFT Army, who created niftydrops.io, which is an app that's coming out really, really cool. Basically an aggregator to keep track of all the drops that are coming out and for projects to list drops that are coming out, and basically just something that the space really needed. And it'll basically, you can add stuff to your calendar too. So if you want a reminder about it, it'll automatically ding your calendar and add that thing in there, which I think is an awesome value add. And then Jen had Yuri on. Yuri has been sort of connected to the gratitude ceremony for a while, off and on. Came to us through Bob Benson, I believe. I don't know Yuri super well, so this is one of the, like, I might have to turn this one on later myself.
Yeah, I've talked to him after a couple of gratitude ceremonies. When I've been on the air, and he's a really stand-up guy and like just really nice person. And I haven't seen it either, but I'm assuming it's pretty good. And
Darren, who hopefully is going to be coming on every week, and Roberto from R2 Collectibles. Darren is from Graffiti Kings. One of our favorite guests, I think it's safe to say. And they did a drop this weekend, which, if I'm not mistaken, sold out. And they're awesome. That is all.
It was interesting to see because they had they had like 3 different packs and then the 24-hour pack, and one of the packs like went really quickly, and the other 2 like they sold out as well. But I was just like, what? Why did that one go fast? Like, why didn't I buy more of the one that went faster?
Right. Right.
It was good. Yeah, it was fun. So
it's like the Our Planet sale was so fun. Just like mashing buttons and nothing is working.
Man, that like I was way too tired and I had to work in the morning, and I had stayed awake, for an extra hour, which meant it was 2 a.m. my time for the because I ended up getting one of the small packs, but I was like, okay, I'll try to get a mega pack too, and like nothing was working. Like 2 a.m. like it's just like refresh. It's all sold out. All right, fuck it, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, right. Boo.
I think it's worth it,
Yeah, Nick grabbed. He managed to get one of the mega ones though. Lucky guy.
Nice.
So Jen's awesome show. She did a video on adding a member to your site, because you can actually do that now. You go to .theuplift.world, and obviously register and register your wax account. You'll be able to see all the rail or land that you own, and you can add a member to it. So if you want to have somebody come in and build, they can just do that now, which is real cool.
I should just help Daniel Day out here, because Daniel Day has been trying to get a photo of you. So maybe what we should do is we should just do a close up on your face, and he can take a screenshot right now, Corey.
Why is he trying to get a photo of me?
Because he already has one of me and M Blue, and he's going to do some characters for us. Yeah. There you go. Don't say you never had your 3 minutes of fame.
Right. Yeah, I feel pretty cool now.
Yeah, that was good. I like it.
All right.
Yeah, he's doing something really cool, and I don't actually know what he's doing, but yeah, he's gonna make us look really good, I hope.
All right. All righty. Blockhead Builders. Hey, man. So yeah, if you don't know how to do that, she just walks you through that in the video. And we had Lisa Chandler in here a couple seconds ago. Good morning, Lisa. And Lisa was actually on Jen's awesome show as well, which is really awesome.
I'm assuming that the crown is on our list for Yoshi.
What list? No.
Really?
Yep.
Lisa?
No, I mean that I can't add anymore, so don't talk about it anymore, please.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know that.
No, there's like 15. There's 15 projects on there, and we're targeting them individually, and it's not me, it's Tuttle. So if we were even remotely gonna think about adding anyone else, I'd have to talk to her first.
I like this model. I think we need to procure, this model more often and cap it so that people can talk to us. It's good.
I think so too. And I think like we'll I need to find out how to actually do that. So like if I end up piling up a whole bunch of work, Tuttle can just teach me how to do it, and I'll do it myself. But
it's not on here, but if you click on the top on that playlist button, you'll be able to see our episodes of a few other things that we've added. You see there, we've added the Hustle House episodes that they've been doing, on their channel. This links to their channel, but please go watch them. They're doing a great job. We're going to have Jason on. We've added some Yoshi drops and digital vinyl stuff. If you scroll over as well, you'll be able to find, or down, you'll be able to find our playlist for, I probably have to optimize this, but our playlist for the Crypto Roundtable. So you can find all of our Roundtable stuff on there as well. Last week we had Daniel Keys and John Heater, Boyd, and was that it? One more person, I think. Cheney Moore, and we talked about the EOSX hack, and that was an interesting, very stressful for me, because I think a lot of people, don't see crypto the same way that I do, but like I personally, like, I want, if I'm gonna live in a bubble, I'm gonna get an island and plant a mango tree. That's what I do. I'm permaculturalist, right? In order to get that island to buy a mango tree, I'd like to see some appreciation of my assets, which means that we need mass engagement. And if we need mass engagement, and yeah, I mean, if you want to live in a bubble, what happened? What? See, I'm driving everyone away. Everyone is just, on their own streams, doing their own thing. Anyway, we did get through the week, so that's good. I could share the screen again, but I'm not going to. The other thing that happened was we had the gratitude ceremony. You can check that out. I think it was mostly hosted by Jen and Nick, which was pretty cool. Thanks, I am. Yeah, like I sometimes I just maybe deserve this, but I don't. We'll see. Like, the count's at 11, so if it goes up, it's working. People like listening to me ramble, and if it goes down, it's not. But we don't have that much more to talk about. I guess I can go over what's on the agenda for next week, early next week. So let's see. Monday is today, and at 11 we have Jason from the Hustle House. That'll be 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow, we have a very special guest who's actually going to teach us the ways of DeFi. He's going to go through the process of using, I believe, Polygon to be able to, exchange some various things through SushiSwap. Our roundtable episode that we have coming out this week, we'll be looking at Eden on. Yeah, apparently Corey's internet died, but he'll be back. Our roundtable episode that we are planning on doing will focus on Eden, and we've got a stellar cast actually. That'll be on the Crypto Writer podcast channel as always. And that will be Luke Stokes, Chris Barnes, once again, Felix Ruiz, John Heater, Brandon Lovejoy, and maybe one more person. I can't quite remember yet, but it gets all a little bit confusing. And as we were talking before, on the 27th, which will be Thursday at some point, the Yoshi coin will go out to all of our affiliate partners that have already made the list. Apparently, the list is maxed out. So yeah. But thank you all for joining us. We're gonna come back again at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So in about an hour and a half, just a little over an hour and a half. And hopefully Corey will, he might be coming now. I could just leave right now, but I kind of feel bad if we leave and then he shows up here to an empty room and there he is. Maybe. It's that little spinny thing, when stars materialize in the depths of outer space. I envision this is what happens inside of a black hole. I mean, as you're drifting, the oxygen is slowly being cut away, and you go into that euphoric state whereby, you start to envision the madness that will come. Basically, this is what, the end of the black hole appearance of virtue looks like. That thing was spinning for a while. I had to make up a story. Are you frozen again?
It's just not good this morning.
I can never tell if you're planning on staying or if you're just going to peace out again.
I mean, I am planning on staying. Sadly, that has nothing to do with whether or not my internet. Apparently, it's the internet in the whole house is just being terrible. Sorry, guys.
No, it's all right. It's good for it's really good for my ego, maybe, or bad when I watch it back, because I'm just like, okay, make stuff up. Not my forte.
Damn. Did you cover who's coming this week?
Yeah. everything's done.
Oh well, fucking name.
So, yeah. I mean, we can chill and talk for a little bit more if you want. I got nothing else to say though. I mean, like I don't have anything else to say on the topic of weekly roundup, but I've got
yeah. I haven't collected from Keizajiao for a while.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
So yeah, and then I'll send it over. We'll see how close we are to minting something this week. And then just gotta log out of that. Do this thing. Boink. Get out some two-factor auth. Boink. Should be a nice little haul, actually.
It's been a few days, right?
Yeah.
I do really love their homepage. Just makes me want to go watch that on Netflix, wherever it is. Like, I want to see what happens.
Oh man, I must have grabbed some over the weekend. Oh, sweet. 1.89 million, Jimmy.
That's pretty damn good.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Man, this must have been from the before 4. I wonder if this one's getting more now. I haven't actually calculated how much this is at.
Well, you have been making a lot in here, and those ones seem to be higher stakes. Some of them, right?
Maybe. Hey, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. Okay, so then we go to Alcor, and Lisa, I think it gets really fast at the edge of the black hole, but feels really slow, kind of like Earth now. Sometimes. What is the wham to donate Aether? Yeah. So guys, just a quick on what we do here. I'm just gonna throw this in here. odncq.wham. Yes. So yeah, I decided I'm gonna donate everything that comes in on one of my Our Planet accounts to this community, right? And initially that was just gonna be like buy some NFTs and give them away or do some bullshit or whatever. And then people were like, well, why don't we try and mint a bunch of stuff, create like a family Our Planet mining rig, and like bootstrap something even bigger that we can then use all the proceeds from that for this community, right? And again, we're talking about the uplifters or whatever. And we don't even really have any like super firm ideas on exactly where this is all going to go. But it's going to go back to the community that engages with this show, basically you guys. Right? However, we decided we want to do that. So right now, I'm going to send over about 1.9-ish million Aether. And I don't actually know how much is in ODNCQ right now. But that's the one that you can donate to. So basically, people are donating little mining rigs or NFTs or Aether itself, so that we can mint cool shit. We've done a couple now, and I think I haven't checked since the change, but we were doing like I think 600 an hour before. So I'm just gonna go ahead and send over this 1.89 million Aether. And then, yeah, whatever people add to it later on today or I mean, hell, Jimmy, if you want to hang on for a little bit, we could see if we can get up to mint one right now. If we were so inclined. Are you still there? I cannot hear you.
Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, I got a little bit of time. We can chill while we do this. I got some things that I thought were interesting that happened in our world and on our project.
So a 2-minute review of everything that's happened in the Uplift world this month. It's been a long month, man.
More.
I mean,
I can do it in like 10 words or less.
okay.
More epic shit than the day before.
Well, she said month, but something to that general effect. So the CK auctions were very, very interesting. Our first map-based auction, so that technology was really fun, and we're sort of expecting to see that all over the place. We're in the process of launching Upliftium, which is going to be our in-game token. We released Alpha Wings, which is our first sort of like Upliftium mining rig. A little battery on the bottom. Should be clues for people looking forward. What else? Thune is almost full. The Our Planet thing is almost finally going. We've been trying to get the upgrade contract so that you can turn an Our Planet land NFT into an Uplift Our Planet land NFT. Basically, it'll work in both. So, yeah, tons of shit. Basically,
yeah, that came out.
Oh, one thing, and this will be important for you, I think, Lisa, as well. It's very, very high up on the priority list to start getting NFTs out to everybody who was in the community cluster. We actually have all the ones minted for Genesis. We're going to be minting all the ones for Gratitude and for CK. So the land that you guys have there, we'll get the NFTs out for those as soon as we can. And again, we're sort of hoping for this week on that, but I can't 100% confirm. We do have a Thune World one. Would it be wise to collect more than 2 of the Uplift wings? Let me ask a question to answer that question. Would it be wise to own more than one Our Planet mining rig? The answer is yes. I was trying to be cool, but I'm not cool. Fuck it. There's no point.
I mean, I thought it was a pretty well placed rhetorical question, but
thanks. I mean, it's in case it was really, really not super duper clear. All right, so let's sign in. I'm going to sign into that account and see what we have in there. Again, if you want to donate any NFTs or any mining rigs or any Aether, go to odncq.wam to transfer them there. And once we get up to a decent amount, we will mint something and open it together on the show because it's fun, motherfuckers. Like that. Did I tell you I minted money, Jimmy?
You just were at the beach and you pulled out your file and started filing.
Minted that shit. No, I minted the 40 million Aether thing on Our Planet, and I regret it.
You minted the 40 million Aether thing on Our Planet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I was really hoping somebody pulled the mythic on it. It was like $500,000 an hour. It's insane. It was really, really insane. Oh yeah, so we got 3.27 million right now. Huh. Is that right? Yep.
So while you do that, I will. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just wondering, like, we could probably mint something now, but I mean, we could also wait if people want to send some stuff in, and we could do that. I want to get your HoloLens, Lisa. Why do I need to get my HoloLens? Isn't that the Microsoft VR sort of AR situation? Sorry, Jimmy, what were you saying?
No, I'm curious about the HoloLens.
Right? I mean, that just jumped up to the top of the list. Go on.
I'm not sure. Sometimes Lisa's got a bit of a shoddy internet too, so I'm not really sure how long. How it's funny because like having her in the comments is like it's like living in the fourth dimension.
It's like old times. So the cheapest one is actually 4.4 million. And that's a gun. I would rather wait for a Prism. So we need 4.9 million Aether. So we need about 1.6-ish.
So apparently it is the Microsoft one.
What's that?
Apparently it is the Microsoft.
Yeah. All right. Well, how come? I want to know why for.
I mean, yeah, we could I don't know if we get enough in an hour and a little bit, then we could maybe do it at the beginning of the next show with Jason.
Yeah. We should probably make a post about it. I was meaning to do like a little video on it, and I just haven't done it yet.
I mean, yeah, because our YouTube channel is kind of lagging recently.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I think we should go over this, but we have officially decided that we are kind of, well, me and Corey anyway, together. We're gonna take weekends off. He might do a show here and there. I might do a show here and there, but we're gonna actually permanently move the weekend roundup to Monday at this time, I believe.
There is compasses, and we could do it right now.
Sweet.
And it wouldn't take very long. You want to just do it?
Sure, that's it.
All right. Hey, good spot. I didn't see that one when I was scrolling through. All right. Well, let's. I'm gonna share my screen again because we do this as a family, yo. Also, I'm like really easily amused. Boink, boink. Purchasing stuff. Do. This machine is so good, man. It took me literally all day to mint money because apparently a lot of other people were doing it as well. And so the machine kept breaking, like this one, and it would just go like, "Hey, try to do it, didn't work. Try to do it, didn't work. Try to do it, didn't work," and it would freeze, and that would happen over and over and over and over again. It was fun. It was really fun. It was not fun, Jimmy. It was not fun. It'd be really cool if we got a mythic. See this,
and
frick.
I mean, you are the common king, so getting a mythic would be like justifiable, you know, putting your time into, you know.
I guess. There we go. That worked.
I kind of don't want to talk about it though, because I kind of feel like it's a jinx.
Oh, I'm at 6 or 7 commons now, so like my streak is going strong. And I got a common money and 2 common golds, which hurt my feelings. So, yeah, it would be cool if, like, for my personal stash, all I pull is commons, but for, like, the community stash, all I pull is, like, epics and above. That would be pretty fun.
I mean, the good thing about always getting commons is, like, you know, living at the bottom of the barrel.
Right.
No matter what you get, you're never going to be disappointed. And sometimes you might even be surprised.
All right. Oh, hey, what was that tool? What was that tool that guy built? That lets you plug in your R Planet thing, and it just tells you how much it's doing now. You know what that link is?
No.
All right.
I'm just
gonna piece it together.
Speaking of tools, I found out something recently.
Go on.
That might be of interest to people out there who are whitelisting or putting people on their land via our tool. I didn't realize this, but I put somebody on our land. Remember, whoever you put on your land, you're responsible for them. But I put somebody on one of my plots to let them, you know, go in and build some stuff. And 2 plots actually, 1 land plot and 1 rail plot. And it was working on the land plot, but it wasn't working on the rail plot. And I couldn't figure out why. And finally, what had happened to be was that I was actually in the game when I whitelisted them for the second plot, and it didn't trigger. So you actually have to leave and enter the game for your whitelisting to trigger. If you're
that's good to
know. So yeah, if you're having problems, anyone out there who is in the Telegram channel, if somebody complains, now maybe you know how to assist them or things like that. But it took me a while to figure it out. I couldn't figure it out either. I had to go to, you know, some of our superstar geniuses behind the scenes to get them to do it, and you know, I wasn't expecting that to be the solution. So that was pretty fun. Also, if you're not part of the Chicken Caw Telegram group, you should be. It's fun. Even if you don't have land in Chicken Caw, there's some fun conversations that go on in there, and there's, you know, some interesting little tips that go on in there. Like, for example, yesterday, I think I get my timelines confused. there was a whole topic of conversation around people wandering around the jungle, like searching for pandas to put into boats and like row like to greener pastures or something. It's pretty funny when you think about it. So like the hunt for the elusive panda. It's really fun to just hang out in that channel, I think, and also the Uplifters channel. Thank you, as always, for everyone in there who's guiding new people that are coming along, pushing them towards this channel, our official website links, and helping everyone out. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, we sure do. Anyway, so let's just take a few more minutes, and then we can do the opening. I do want to. I did the numbers on it. Currently, our family mining rig is doing 929 Aether an hour.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if only Aether was the world currency. I mean, the real world currency, not the our planet world currency.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, after this, it looks like Compass is going to be out pretty soon. So then we're going to go up to Prism, and we'll need a bunch of stuff for that. Upliftium, do. Yeah. What is the CK Telegram?
I'll
Their
try.
home slice.
Sure. Good point.
Right.
I will drop it in the chat in just a sec.
Wonder. Huh. So even if we were gonna donate all this to charity, it'd be $100 a month to charity that we put together.
That's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's kind of not terrible. It's kind of fun.
All right, where are we here? Here is, I'll put it in the chat now, the Chicken Caw Telegram that you can copy and paste into your browser.
Nice.
So yeah, I mean, if you guys have any questions about something else, feel free to drop it in the comments, provided they're simple.
Not that this isn't like the most engrossing content you've ever fucking seen, because we know it is.
No, that's fair enough. But like, yeah, there was some other like interesting things that I found in the game as well. Just wandering around and looking at some of the builds. Like, I know you were doing the same thing. You posted a few builds in the
from today, yeah,
Telegram channel. That glow in the dark chicken or whatever, walking chicken, like looks like a real chicken doing the chicken dance thing that at the weddings, the bad weddings that we used to grow up going to, but it was cool. Like that walking chicken looked pretty cool, man. I really like that a lot. When is the next Chicken Caw auction? No idea. So we've got a lot of things on the plate. Like Corey said earlier in the show, if you happen to miss it, Trivia Haven, we're looking at getting the community pots out for the initial projects in Genesis and Gratitude. That's the next thing on our list. Thune is coming soon, and that's our Discord kind of member community. We're looking also at I forgot now. There was one more. Maybe I think London is still full, maybe, but
hey,
we're not quite sure.
The CK auction, like I don't even know if it's going to be auctions. There's some OTC. I'm basically going to be releasing the rest of Chicken Caw out in phases over the course of this year. Phase 1 is 100 pieces up in the north. And we're going to be, I think they're probably around 40% gone already. And we're taking our time on that. So if anybody wants some OTC stuff, it's all full price now. So the same as low cost land or rail. And then the price is going up. Once we hit phase 2 in Chicken Ka, I'm going to add 25% minimum probably to the price of everything. So Chicken Ka land coming from us is just going to get more expensive over time. So there's that. All right, so let's go to the thing. Boink. That's fun. So we still have 1 million. We need about 3-ish million to do the prism. Now, everybody, get your digital chickens out and prepare to murder them. You ready? You ready? You ready?
I'm ready. I mean, let's see what happens.
Seriously, I'm at 6 comments. Just break it. Break the streak. Break the streak. Please. And then it just freezes. How sad is that? Yeah, right? Trivia, thank you. I'm gonna have to like son of a bitch. Come on now. It's even less fun if it just doesn't work. There we go. And uncommon. Streak broken.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I mean, it's not a common.
Not a common. 870. Guys, we just doubled our shit. That is really, really good. We're looking at 1,800 now an hour. That's awesome. Good job, fam. That's pretty good. This new one is already 10% of what I was donating. That's pretty good, Jimmy.
Yeah, I mean, as this builds up, as this community pot builds up, it's going to be interesting to see what happens, right? So,
what do you want to do with it first? Because like I imagine like we'll just bootstrap for a month or two maybe, because it's pretty fun. But like, what do you think we should do down the road?
I don't know. I like the idea of helping people become part of our community that actually can.
Okay.
You know, due to financial restraints or things like that. And I like, it's funny. Like I was reading this story today about a man who likes to give people money, and apparently he used to have a newspaper column in New York, and people would like write to him and ask why they like if they need money, and you know he was kind of rich and he would answer them, and sometimes he would give them money, and then like at the end there was this one dude he wrote and he said like, I really need money because I really need a new car, and there's this girl I like, so can I have some money? And the response was like, dude, you don't need money, you need a new girlfriend. And that's kind of like how I feel, right? Like I love giving away NFTs to our viewers. I don't care whether you're a baller or whether it's your first NFT, that's cool. But I like the fact that like we can disperse part of this, not all of it, because I think people who donate deserve a chance to get something in return as well, right? But like part of it, like I like the idea that we could, potentially help some people that might not be able to get in the world, right? Or set up some sort of thing like that. But like I said, I don't know. I mean, 2 months is a real like, dude. We've only been.
It's been like 2 weeks, maybe, right? Yeah, we've only been doing this for a little while. So I can totally see, turning around and buying a piece of land as the family mining rig.
Yeah.
But then, using it, okay, like if there's somebody who can't get in the game or whatever, just whitelist them and like, hey, like this is kind of our place, right? Like we can just use that as like a little, whatever we want to do.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. And I mean, those are going to be earning the uplifting drip too. So it'll just keep the cycle going all the time.
I mean,
or we could even crazier, have an army of us go in there, make something amazing, and then sell it, and then buy 2 more pieces of land. Go flip that shit.
I mean, I kind of like that idea now that you said it. And
There's a dude on Discord that's like taking pieces of land in survival, making a little house, making a little farm, leaving a bunch of like shit, like tools and stuff, and flipping them that way. It was super smart, like really smart. Because you get a chance to like buy some land, or like I don't know how much he's charging, like 20% more or whatever it is. Like that, I'd probably do it if I was in the secondary market.
man, that's way better than buying something from the secondary market that nobody has ever touched, in my opinion.
Yeah. It's super smart. It's super smart. All right, so hey, it looks like the leadership channel started to go for the uplift, so I should probably go in there and do some work. And so we're not going to be live in 11 minutes. We're going to be live in an hour and 11 minutes for the Hustle House. He's out in California. We didn't want to wake him up at the ass crack of dawn out there, so we're giving him an extra hour. And that'll be a good conversation. I don't know if you guys know the Hustle House, but the Baron is good.
Very good. So yeah, we'll see y'all in a little bit, and take care until that time.
Damn it! I hit the wrong button.